Joburg, how you guys doing? So I'm here in Sandton City, near the Gautrain Station, where last night these streets were turned into a complete war zone as Uber drivers and meter taxi drivers clashed. We can't have the streets of Sandton City being complete and utter war zones. Okay, so we're going to walk around a little bit and just chat to people on the streets here to find out what their thoughts are on what happened last night and what they think should be happening. We're going to try and chat to a couple of meter drivers as well, and if I can find an Uber driver, I'll chat to them as well. So new information coming to light here from the TukTuk drivers that apparently the meter drivers attacked them and tried to torch their TukTuks before they turned on the Uber drivers last night. Have a listen to what these guys are saying.
The night we just see around number 6, we see some taxi driver. They're carrying a bottle of the petrol and white and balance. They try to drop onto the TukTuk and the taxi will run away. And there was some. Once we run away, and then we see from far they start to bend the Uber's car, just start like that.
So are you saying they attacked the TukTuk drivers first?
Or they start the TukTuk to run away and then they go to Uber.
And how do you think the government can solve this problem?
This government must solve this thing, you know. First thing must know Uber is paying debts in this country. They must solve this thing quickly because Uber is paying debts, and if Uber is helping people, they're getting more people getting jobs and all these things, you know. They must solve this thing because doing taxi driver, this is it's not good. Even right now myself, they look at me. I was getting around so taxi driver, they beat me bad. But they still go to the court and say what. But it's not right. We're not fine. We're not happy.
Are you a driver?
I'm a driver for TukTuk.
A TukTuk driver?
Yeah. I get beaten on Monday. Also beat me for the taxi driver. And then yesterday again they tried to ban our TukTuk, run away. They banned Ubers.
What I want to say is the police force, they don't do their job properly because they know the people who are attacking Uber and the TukTuk. When they're coming, they don't face them directly. They start making a roadblock, stopping the innocent cars and what, which is not good. But they know exactly those who are making trouble in Sandton. Instead of go and arrest them and do whatever it takes in order to prevent those criminal action that's happening here in Sandton, they don't do it. So I'm accusing the police to never do their job properly. That's what I want to say.
According to those drivers, it's not just Uber that the meter taxi drivers seem to have a problem with. They apparently have to be out of here by 6 o'clock every night. Otherwise, they've also been threatened that their taxis will be torched.
The only way the government can help us is to send the Uber home. They know where they came.
Do you not think that Uber has a right to operate? Do you not think the Uber drivers have a right to operate?
Uber, you know, the job Uber, it's a labor job. It's for people who are not educated. They come overseas. Any country, even South Africa, you cannot come and clean the streets here. The cleaning job of cleaning streets, it belongs to the people that are uneducated, never been to school. So we don't know why they come and do that to us, because you know the rickshaw in Durban, they're the one who started this business without any subsidy. Up to this day, the government doesn't subsidize us. So now what do we have?
Meter taxis are police, and the retaliation by Uber is their fault. Because if they never attacked Uber, all this time Uber wouldn't have attacked them. So it's just a whole one attacks the other.
I feel the same thing.
And what do you think the solution to the problem is?
These guys have to be willing to negotiate on prices. They're way too expensive, and they're taking bread out of the Uber drivers' mouths, out of their families' mouths. If you get what I'm saying. So if they're willing to negotiate on their prices and compete with Uber, then I'm sure everything will work out.
We definitely need to put in place rules and regulations and that kind of thing, so that like Uber and Taxify's and all of those kinds of things, I mean, I think they definitely have a place in the market.
I find Ubers a lot safer as a young female to be taking. In terms of the government potentially solving the crisis and the conflict between the public taxi services and the Uber services, the government can, one, impose stricter rules in terms of the taxi services to ensure that the safety is improved so that the South African citizens can feel safer taking it. therefore the Uber won't necessarily be as big of a conflict and a competitive to the public taxi services.
So the situation here at the Sandton Gautrain Station seems to be under control at the moment. There are police everywhere on scene, they're checking cars. So no major issues happening at the moment. If you want to come down here and use taxis and Ubers, I think it's fairly safe. But this doesn't solve the long-term problem. Somewhere in our government, in the transport ministry, a solution has to be found for this, because we can't have foreign tourists arriving here in Sandton City and there's cars burning and people shooting at each other. It just can't happen that way. We will follow up with more information. Please pop onto the City Buzz website, that's citybuzz.co.za, for more information as the story develops. I'll chat to you guys later. Cheers, Joburg.